During our Lord's Passion, Peter denied him 3 times. Now, after the resurrection, Jesus invites him 3 times to avow his love, in this way offering him healing and forgiveness, and at the same time entrusting him with his mission. The miraculous catch of fish underlined the apostles' dependence on God for the success of their earthly projects. The dialogue between Peter and Jesus underlines the need for divine mercy in order to heal their spiritual wants, the wants of sin. In every area of our lives, we need the help of God's grace. With Him, we can do all things. Without Him, we can do nothing. We know from St. Mark's Gospel the signs that accompany those who put their faith in Jesus. They will pick up serpents and be unharmed. They will lay their hands on the sick who will recover. These signs were immediately recognized by our forebears when Paul came among them. A viper attached itself to his hand, but he simply shook it off into the fire and suffered no harm. He was taken to see the father of Publius, the protos of the island, and after praying and laying hands on him, Paul healed him of his fever. Of all the gifts brought to those shores in the course of your people's history, the gift brought by Paul was the greatest of all. And it is much to your credit by Paul, it is much to your credit that it was immediately accepted and treasured. Otsu il fidi ul valori litacum l'apostolum misircum San Paul. Continue to explore the richness and depth of Paul's gift to you, and be sure to hand it on not only to your children, but to all those you encounter today. No visitor to Malta could fail by being impressed by the devotion of your people, the vibrant faith manifested in your feast-day celebrations, the beauty of your churches and shrines. But that gift needs to be shared with others. It needs to be articulated. As Moses taught the people of Israel, the words of the Lord shall be upon your heart, and you shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise. This was well understood by Malta's first canonized saint, Don George Breaker. His tireless work of catechesis, inspiring young and old with a love for Christian doctrine and a deep devotion to the incarnate Word of God, set an example that I urge you to maintain. Remember that the exchange of goods between these islands and the world outside is a two-way process. What you receive, evaluate with care, and what you have, that is of value, be sure to share with others. I would like to address a particular word to the priest present here in this year devoted to a celebration of the great gift of the priesthood. Don George was a priest of remarkable humility, goodness, meekness, and generosity, deeply devoted to prayer and with a passion for communicating the truths of the gospel. Let him serve as a model and inspiration for you as you strive to fulfill the mission you have received to feed the Lord's flock. Remember, too, the questions that the risen Lord put 3 times to Peter. Do you love me? That is a question he asks each of you. Do you love me? Do you love me? That is a question he asks you. Do you love him? Do you wish to serve him through the gift of your whole lives? Do you long to bring others to know and love him? With Peter, have the courage to answer, yes, Lord, you know I love you, and accept with grateful hearts the beautiful task that he has assigned you. The mission entrusted to priests is truly a service to joy, to God's joy which longs to break into the world. As I look around me now at the great crowds gathered here in Floriana for our celebration of the Eucharist, I'm reminded of the scene described in our second reading teaching, in which myriads and thousands of thousands united their voices in one great song of praise to the one seated on the throne unto the Lamb, be all praise, honor, glory and power forever and ever. Continue to sing that song in praise of the risen Lord and in thanksgiving for his manifold gifts. In the words of St. Paul, Apostle of Malta, I conclude my words to you this morning. Limchapa tiye tkun makom il kol fi Christu Jesu. Ikun im Fachar Jesu Christo.
Ekku il-Papa kien hemm diversi momenti fejn il-Papa tkellem bil-Malti, hekk momenti li għamel b'mod li hekk b'mod li hekk seta' jisħaq fuq dawk il-momenti importanti hekk tal-messaġġ tiegħu. Bħalissa hekk l-istedina kienet li nagħmlu ftit momenti ta' silenzju sabiex inkunu nistgħu nirċievu hekk dan il-messaġġ u nħalluh jinżel fil-fond fil-ħajja tagħna. Hekk dan is-silenzju fit-tmiem l-omelija saret karatteristika ta' ċelebrazzjonijiet pontifiċi hekk immexxija mill-Papa Benedittu 16. U jisħaq mhux biss li din hija ċelebrazzjoni ta' ferħ, imma hija u għandha tkun dejjem ċelebrazzjoni ta' smieħ tal-kelma ta' Alla. B'tali mod u maniera hekk li din il-kelma inħalluha tinżel fil-fond fil-ħajja tagħna. Hekk interessanti li hawnhekk fuq il-fossos tal-Furjana hawn tant u tant nies, però hawn ukoll silenzju kbir hekk li qiegħed jikkaratterizza dan il-mument. In-nies li semgħu il-kelma u issa qegħdin iħalluha tinżel fil-fond fil-ħajja tagħhom. Semmejt dawk il-laqtiet bil-Malti. Il-Papa semma fost l-oħrajn ożżu il-fidi u l-valuri li tagħkom l-Apostlu missierkom San Pawl. Imbagħad fit-tmiem l-omelija tiegħu hekk il-Papa fi kliem l-Apostlu San Pawl għalinna l-imħabba tiegħi tkun magħkom ilkoll fi Kristu Ġesu. U issa l-Papa se jibda il-Vanġelu, il-Kredu, u hawnhekk allura għandna l-Isqof Mario Grek li qiegħed jintroduċi din l-istqarrija tal-fidi. Nisimgħuha.
Benedetto għalinna ożżu l-fidi, il-valuri li ġabilkom Pawlu. Illum f'dan iċ-ċentinarju għandna qudiemna l-eżempju mill-aqwa tal-ewwel insara Maltin li laqgħu bil-qalb il-bxara tajba imħabbra minn Pawlu. Għexuha fil-prattika imislilna li bħalhom nistqarru il-fidi mhux bil-kliem biss imma bil-emejl u tassew.
Jina nemmen falla wieħed